Only 1,000 families out of 12,000 households have been rescued and evacuated to safety in Tana River County, with the Kenya Red Cross Society saying that more than 64,000 people in the entire county have been affected by floods which have been going on for more than a week.
NTV's senior coast reporter Peter Mwangangi today visited Tana Delta, which is one of the hardest hit areas, and reports that hundreds of residents are in dire need of food and non-food items.
Tana Delta remains inaccessible by road. The only way to the area is by use of a boat on River Tana. It is a long journey south of the river. It took us more than 3 hours to access the first village, that is Galilee. Here, we found that the entire neighborhood is marooned, all houses submerged. No sign of livestock or human activity.
Kwa vile tumekaa miaka mingi hapa, hatujaona hali kama hii mafuriko ambayo imetuingilia mwaka huu. Lakini kwa sasa tumehama katika hii kijiji yetu, ndio hizi unaona maji imeingia kila mahali. Tumehama saa hii tuko huko juu. Hali ya chakula hapa, hizi mashamba yetu chakula mingi imeenda na maji. Wengine wamelima wota imeenda na maji. Wamelima watermelon wameenda na maji. Wengine wamelima mahindi, chakula mingi sana imetuharibikia, hata mifugo imeathirika sana.
Galilee village is one of the 8 where people have been evacuated here in Tana Delta. The Kenya Red Cross Society estimates that it will take about 4 months for the people to settle back here.
Mashamba yetu yote yamezama, watermelon ambayo tumelima yote imeenda na maji, tomato yote imeenda na maji.
Up north is Dumia village, which is near Garsen town. Although residents were rescued here a few days ago, many have come back and defied calls to leave the flood-prone area. Kuna wale waliopelekwa kwenye lami, lakini wewe uko hapa. Kwa nini?
Kwa kuwa hapa mimi niko na mfugo wa mbuzi, niko na mali shambani, niko na mainjini ya maji, kila kitu. Kuna watu wezi, wewe ukigura kwa lami nyote, watakuibia wakuporee.
Kwa hivyo uko hapa kulinda mali yako?
Kulinda mali yangu, lakini bibi na watoto wametolewa na boti account.
Na sasa wewe maji yakiingia hapa uzame?
Nikizama mimi nitajua ni mimi peke yangu namna kutoka nitajua.
Mimi nimerudi sababu tuliketi huko hakuna msaada wote. Hata matarabala tukupata ndio tumeana tumerudi. Na nilikuwa na watu wagonjwa, hata imebidi hali yao ikawa ni mbaya, imebidi nimerudi nao.
Nani mgonjwa?
Watoto wangu wagonjwa. Sababu ya baridi, watatu.
NTV witnessed as some residents used boats to ferry their belongings back to the flooded village, saying they got no help on the higher grounds they were sent to. The fate of hundreds of school-going children remains uncertain, even as schools reopen for the second term this week. Most schools are flooded and children and parents have moved out of the area to safer grounds. The Kenya Red Cross Society and the Tana River County government have delivered 2 boats for use in the area, but the 2 entities admit they are overwhelmed by the current situation.
In Tana River, there are over 64,000 people affected by floods. That translates to over 12,000 households affected. And most of these people now, they cannot be able to access clean drinking water. They are not able to access health services. Most of the health facilities have been collapsed.
Wale watu walioathirika kufikia saizi ni familia 7,000 upande wa Tana Delta.
Villages lying along the banks of River Tana behind me are the most affected. Previously, the flooding was as a result of the swelling waters of this river, but now rains have been pounding continuously since Monday and the situation could get worse.
Out of 12,000 households, only 1,000 have been able to receive non-food items from us as Kenya Red Cross. County government have been supporting in terms of food, but again we need more of this because we are not able to cover this because of the resources, the limited resources that we have as an organization.
Many residents have been moved to camps near Garsen, but essential supplies have been running low. They hope that services such as medical care will be availed soon to avoid contracting diseases in the wake of the ongoing persistent heavy rains. Peter Mwangangi, NTV, Tana Delta.